Alrighty, we should be on air this time. I apologize, you guys, for the technical difficulties. We had a whole like 15, 20-minute conversation that nobody saw. We was talking about everybody's mamas. It was crazy. It was just nuts. So yeah, hopefully we should be straight now.
Yeah, I see it. We're live.
We live now.
Yep, he's live. There
Yes.
you go.
I tore up
Yes.
the whole everything. It was on me, guys. I did it wrong. I did it wrong, and
Oh, we good. No worries, man.
you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, guys. So I hate to ask you to introduce yourselves again and act like you know what I'm saying, like we just but please do again. Just let everybody know what the deal is. Great Patriot, my man on the left. Tell everybody what's happening.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy DGP, also known as the Great Patriot, like I said earlier. But this is the first take, so you guys ain't see that. I do 2K on my channel. I like to do some pro-am. Like I'm gonna do a my GM eventually when I get like a draft class going, like in the springtime after the second semester. I do 50 Cent on not online. I do a 50 Cent Bills franchise where I'm 50 Cent, New York native, and I'm trying to take the Bills to win the Super Bowl because they won the fourth straight. So I have a lot of different games on my channel that I upload randomly. So be sure to check out the channel. Appreciate you having me on.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you jumping on with me, for sure. Um, you know what I'm saying, it's late, you know what I mean? I know you got some kind of schoolwork you need to be doing, you know what I mean? But
So
you
good.
here with me. You here with me.
Say,
And my man right there in the middle need no introduction, but I'm gonna give him one anyway. Sub the gamer. First dude I saw in the little 2K commercial when they first introduced the put yourself in the game. He was the first dude I said, is that Sub the gamer on the game?
I'll never forget that, man. Thanks so much for having me, Brian. My name is Sub. If you guys don't know me, bro, love basketball. My channel's all about basketball, bro. On the court, off the court, I love to hoop. You like basketball? Come over, man. But much respect to Brian for having me over here, man.
For sure, man. I appreciate you jumping on with me. I had to tell, we said this in the first one, but I had to bring it up again. That one video I saw you eating that hot pepper. What kind of pepper was that? You did the hot
The,
pepper
the,
challenge?
the ghost pepper. The
oh
ghost.
God.
Ghost pepper.
Oh my God. That's like the hottest pepper, I think.
It's up there. It's like at least top three for sure.
Ooh.
So it was
Man,
painful, man.
man, I hope you got 448 million views for that. Because,
Oh, I need another one for that.
all right, I eat another ghost pepper. Man, all right, I gotta put us in our wheelhouses. I asked you this already, but I gotta ask you again.
Of course.
Great Patriot, bro.
Not the
What happened?
memories.
What happened with the Patriots, bro? What happened?
I mean, like I said before, Peyton Manning's last ride. I seen this with Ray Lewis. I predicted going into the game that we'll lose, but Von Miller, yo, he gonna get paid this offseason. He gonna get paid.
He gonna
So,
get franchised. He gonna get a franchise tag.
oh yeah, you're right. He gonna get franchise tag. They gonna keep him around for one more year.
Yeah, he gonna get a I mean, I heard something, man, that said they might franchise, because they can use a franchise tag 2 years in a row. I heard something that said they may actually use it 2 years in a row for him because what he would get in the open market,
If they,
if the franchise tag would still be saving them money.
yeah.
So, we'll see what happens. But man, me and Sub, we in pain right now because the Bulls are struggling so mightily. The game last night was painful to watch against Utah. Derrick Rose hits the big clutch three, and then Taj Gibson can't secure a rebound. All of a sudden, Jimmy Butler can't stop Gordon Hayward.
Collapse. Collapse, man. Two
I
games in a row. It's getting bad. It's getting bad.
It's getting real bad, dog. I mean, whew, I don't even know, man. And I was telling you earlier, man, I really think the guy, if I could trade one guy off of the team right now, and it's not because I don't like him or whatever, but I would trade Powell, man, because Pau Gasol, like I said, man, he's a definition of a trap player to me. He's the type of dude you look at his statistics and you're like, oh man, Powell killed it. Powell did this, Powell did that. But then if you watch the games, you see him missing defensive assignments, you see him not rotating over, you see him not blocking out, and that's the kind of stuff that win and lose games, man. And I unfortunately I think you see a lot of times the Bulls get complacent I think that you're seeing them like kind of piggyback off of his demeanor because he, you know what I'm saying? Like Pal's the type of dude I believe he needs to play with a personality like Kobe. Somebody who's like, dude, come on, come on, come on, come on, let's go. But here's Pal,
He has
35.
to, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Here's Pal, 35 years old. He's the oldest player, I believe. I'm pretty sure he's the oldest player on the Bulls roster. He's
Yeah,
the most accomplished player on the Bulls roster.
no doubt.
There's nobody on their team can tell him anything.
Exactly. Yep.
You know what I mean? And yeah, to use a 2K term, he's a beta dog. He's not an alpha dog, and the Bulls are without an alpha dog that he'll respect. You know what I'm saying? And we
Yeah.
got my man OG
Whoa.
Constant back
Constant.
up in the building.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Yes.
We
you.
can hear you, man. We can hear
I
you.
can hear
Can
you.
hear you, see
All
you.
right.
All of that.
Don't nobody move.
Don't nobody, cause last time you moved and it said what?
Oh yeah, it's
I know you didn't move. I know you didn't move.
I'm trying to stand perfectly still. I'm kidding.
Look, he even talking low. He like, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's that baby sleep voice.
that's
You
what
know about that.
I was just about to say that. I think that's what that is. Man, if y'all, I know y'all don't know because don't nobody want to be showing everybody in the world they baby, but my man Constant has one of the top three, four, five cutest babies ever created. It
Thank my
can't,
wife.
there can't be more than three babies in the world ever been cuter than this baby. I mean,
Yeah,
she is beautiful, man. She is straight up beautiful.
I appreciate it, man. Thank my wife. You know, she picked up the slack, bro.
Yeah, I must say she don't look nothing like you. So that is.
Exactly. She looks nothing like me. Everyone says she does, but I don't think so.
Well, you know, some people just be saying stuff to be nice. You be like, "Ew, she
That's
looks
what I
so
said. I'm like, yeah, you just trying to be nice. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
oh, the baby, the baby. But at least they don't gotta lie to you and be like the baby cute, and they really don't mean it, cause she really is. So there it is. You
I
know,
appreciate that.
you ain't gotta lie. But man, we talking about our situations as sports fans right now, and you probably, yeah, I know you're a Knicks fan, big time Knicks fan, big
Sure,
time New York sports fan. Period.
sure.
Now, the Knicks, how do you feel? How you feel about the Knicks right now?
I mean, I sound probably like any other, Knicks fan right now. I feel good. I mean, we're no, are we where we want to be? No, not at all. Am I pleasantly surprised with my man KP? Of course, because I downed that pick from the giddy up.
You sure did.
I thought it was
Sure did.
sabotage at the
You sure
highest
did.
level. Phil was trying to shank us and then go back to LA.
You sure did. Do you
And,
remember you remember we had
yeah,
this conversation? Yeah, and what did I say?
he was like, "No, OG, you too soon." I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
that's a wrong pick." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'll eat it. I'll gladly eat it because the kid is playing good. He's about 50 games deep, so his leg's about to turn into spaghetti. But I understand."
No,
You know?
I think this dude's the real deal, man.
No, he's the truth. But like, let's be real. Like, he played what 50, 60 games overseas. That's nothing like 50 games in the NBA. So he's about to hit that wall. That first year players, a lot of first year players hit it because in college you only play 30 games here and there, 40, depending on what tournament you're in, blah blah blah. So when you get around that second half of the NBA season, your legs feel like bricks. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah. The rookie wall is real, but I noticed the lesser talent you have, the more impact the rookie wall has on you.
That's
I've
probably
no,
because those dudes don't work out that hard.
yeah, I've noticed that, man. The lesser talented guys hit the rookie wall harder.
Yeah, I think,
Oh,
but
he moved.
I
uh,
think I
okay.
think that a lot of it has to do with the fitness level of these athletes today, as well as the things that are available to them. Like, years ago, I was working on a reality show with an NBA guy out at Raja Bell actually, and he was telling me like, sometimes your legs just feel dead,
Hmm.
and I was like, really? I'm like, that's a thing? You're a pro. Like, how does that happen? He's like, you just can't jump. You can't. He's like, no matter how hard you try, you can barely get off the ground. But now guys work out hard. So maybe they don't face it as much. You know?
Mhm.
I mean, the
Okay.
pressure's on for him too. Like they're trying to make the playoffs the Knicks, so he's gonna have to do work.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna get
he's gonna.
extended out.
Yeah, and I don't think that he would purposely pump the brakes. I just think that your body physically, one day when you go to dunk on somebody, you realize, oops, that's just a layup right now. I
Yeah.
think that's what's going to catch him for a few games. You know, they don't catch his stride. It hurt him a little bit earlier in the season.
Mhm.
You know, maybe about 30, 40 games into it. You know, so his just offense went down. You know, you could just see he was gassed.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know, but he'll be. I
Well,
mean, we're all right. As a Knicks fan, I'm happy.
the All-Star break will help that too. You know,
Yes,
even though
yes.
I know he's playing in the Rising Stars game though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I mean that's kind of like the hey, look at our guy showcase. So he ain't got to play that many minutes.
Yeah, he don't got to play that many minutes, but he got to travel, and he's not gonna get a chance to truly relax. You know, not
Yeah,
that
that's
I
true.
mean, when you're 19 years old though, you don't need that much true relaxation.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
probably he just turn on Travis Scott and rub his legs with some ice and keep it moving.
right, right. I feel really bad because I have no idea who in the world Travis Scott is. Who is that?
No, that's the young people's rap hero right now.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, that's what I've
Man,
been told.
I'm trying to tell you, man. You know, I remember back in the day, there was only like one or two rappers that had to use their real name. Remember? Like Eric
Yeah, well, that ain't
Sermon.
even his real name.
That ain't his
I'm
real
so
name. No.
What?
That's a whole nother ball game.
Oh my God. See, Travis Scott. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna down him because I never heard him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's
So
phenomenal.
he might be
You
dope.
know,
Yeah.
you
Is he
heard of
dope?
him, right, bro?
You heard of him, Patriot?
Yeah. Yeah. Travis Scott. Yeah. I like him. He's nice. He's nice on the
Yeah.
come up.
Compare him to somebody, like style wise.
Man. I don't know because like I have different moments. Like when I feel like I gotta do homework and I just want to chill, that's why I kind of listen to Travis Scott because I don't know how to compare him like style wise, but I just know in
Hmm.
certain situations, that's how I'll be comparing them.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it's more of a chill style.
yeah,
No, he's dark trap hip hop like.
Ah,
And he
yeah.
has the ability to turn up if you want to turn up, but you can sit back and kind of chill to it depending on the song you're
yeah,
listening to. But
Okay.
he's just young, he's the new young kid, runs around with Ye, likes fashion, very, very, very creative. But it's kind of like how he represents the young folk. These young kids are creative now. Not like
Ah,
me. I'm an old man.
Nah.
ah. So he got that Kid Cudi fly flow to him.
That's it, well, Kid Cudi is who he looks up to, so that's how young he
yeah.
is.
Okay. 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 Yeah. 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 So I'm feel you. I'm feel you. I'm with you. That don't sound like my kind of cat, but
Oh, man.
You say you need
okay.
some Eric B and Rakim?
Man, Rakim is the greatest MC to ever live, but we're not even gonna go into that because it won't hardly nobody be able to stay with me except for OGs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But check it out, man. Did I laugh that? I just heard my laugh through somebody else's headphones. Wow, that was really loud. That was like way too loud. That was like crazy. So I need Super Bowl predictions from you. I'm gonna start with you, Constant. Who you got, man?
You know what? I'm the worst guy to do predictions, and I'm apologize, Carolina fans. I'm picking Carolina to win. I have no idea what the points will be. I'm not even that good. I just go with Carolina.
Mm, I got you. Yeah, I got Carolina as well. You know what I mean? But I'm a little bit afraid because I am. This is one of those games I can. The Denver's defense is amazing. I can see
Hmm.
them really, really rallying behind Peyton. And the other thing I said earlier too is that great defenses don't get blown out. When you got a great defense, you keep your team in the game. Very rarely do you see a team with a great defense get blown away. So in a close game down the stretch, and we going Peyton, we going Cam. Cam's obviously a much better player than Peyton is right now, but this is a really situational thing, and I worry a little bit. But who do you think, Sub?
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, it's just one game, but at the end of the day, I gotta go with the Panthers. But in no way am I saying it's going to be a blowout. This is
Right.
possibly Peyton Manning's last Super Bowl, last year, maybe last couple of years. So it's definitely do or die for him. So I know they're gonna come prepared, but I still got the Panthers. I just think they're
Yeah.
good.
And,
Agreed.
and you, Mr. Patriot, what you got? You probably like mad anyway.
The Patriots.
I,
You know,
I'm not mad because, like I said, 5 straight AFC championships. I can't get mad at that. Like I said, like last Sunday or 2 Sundays ago, I wasn't even really worried about it. I was just like, it happens every year. We'll be there next year. But I got the Broncos in this one. I guess I'm the only one. I mean, I don't have a problem. I hope Cam wins, but I just see Peyton Manning's last rodeo, just like how Ray Lewis went out. I feel like he's going to go out on a high note. Feel like also Vernon Davis, a guy who, when he made the trade, we thought that this is going to make him the Super Bowl contender, like this will break the offense, but he hasn't done much. Like I said, the Super Bowl's in San Fran, so I feel like it might be a little bit of magic there. So I feel like those two old guys will surprise y'all, and they'll win the Super Bowl.
well, you know what, man? I hope you and Constant don't just get into some kind of cyber brawl because he is a huge Jets fan, and you got
You know,
you got the
Ain't no bro.
Patriots.
Hey, hey,
I
hey.
was just thinking, make sure my square don't be next to his on this thing, man. I'm out. Like, forget about it.
I mean, you said the Jets. I mean, I really don't consider them competition. I mean,
Oh, here we
I
go.
look at
Here we
champions and
go.
everything. I'm looking
Here
for
we
y'all.
go.
Like, where y'all been at?
Okay, here we go. All right. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you that. But we play y'all hard at least once every year. You
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
no, definitely. Division opponents always play us tough. No
If
doubt.
y'all
But
worried about anybody throughout the year, we on that list.
nah,
And
I
pretty
wouldn't say all
soon,
that.
yeah. Come on now. Come on now. All right.
I wasn't too worried about you guys this year. Like the
Okay,
other
but two
years,
words.
Because y'all had Rex before. I was worried about the Bills in the beginning because of that defense and Rex on paper. I was like,
Yeah.
and then I was also looking at the suspension with Brady, and I was like, Sue, Cameron Wake, like everybody's about to hit Tom Brady this year.
Well,
But
y'all had Swiss cheese up there, so I mean, everybody did hit Brady
I
pretty
mean,
much.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm surprised everybody got hurt on the team except for Brady, and I'm shocked. Like I said, this whole year, I've never seen Tom Brady run this much. Like I didn't think he had it in him. Like every other play, he's scrambling out the pocket, running around. I'm just like, this is not Tom Brady. But man, he had to do it. He had to do it.
Now,
He aged this year.
I remember a game at Soldier Field against the Bears.
Oh,
Tom,
I know you
Tom,
remember that.
oh man, Tom Brady really. This was the moment when I said, "Wow, Brady is really the truth."
Is that the winter
Because
one?
it was the one where I can't remember what year it was, but Brady gets flushed out of the pocket. He runs straight up, and Urlacher has him lined up, or so he thinks, and he hits Urlacher with this juke.
The slowest juke in
The
history.
slowest juke ever.
Took him out of his shoes and gets the first down. But that's a baller, though. That's what a baller does. And I was like, this dude is silly with it. I'm like, he run a 6'4" 40, but
Downhill.
he just juked Brian Urlacher out of his shoes and got a key first down. It was
Yeah.
crazy. It was
He,
crazy,
he,
man.
he be doing that because it was in the playoff game against the Chiefs. Remember, he scrambled outside on the pocket and he tried to score. He dove in the end zone. I'm like,
Yeah.
people try to kill you.
He a baller, man.
He wants them wins, man. I give
It's
Brady
hard.
that.
That's hard.
He's a
Yeah,
straight
man.
up baller. He a straight up baller, man. Um, I'm telling you, man. I mean, I got mad respect for him, man. But you know what?
No.
No, he don't have no respect. Come on, man.
I hate on
I,
Brady.
I ain't gonna,
Come on,
how you gonna
man.
not respect Tom
I
Brady?
have to, man. Look at this guy.
Huh.
He's got the
I,
perfect life.
you know what?
He got good hair.
Right.
You know what I'm
He got
saying?
the money,
He
got the
got the
wife.
money. He got the suit. He got the wife. He got the baby mama. So somebody gonna hate on him. So I'm lining up.
You know what? If I don't hate Aaron Rodgers, nobody should hate nobody because
That's Chicago, bro. That's tough.
oh my God, because
Yeah.
I respect Aaron Rodgers. I
And I
do.
respect him too. I respect
Yeah.
Greg.
You know, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No.
I'm a Packers fan though.
All
But
jokes aside, man. Nothing but respect for Brady, man. He's a dude.
yeah. Hey man, check it out. I want to ask you guys this. Like, I wrote a couple of these questions down. Um, I want you guys to tell me. All of us have done. For y'all that don't know, I didn't get a chance because he came in late. For people who don't know, my man Constant there in the middle is somewhat responsible to some level or to either a major level or to a lower level. He is somewhat responsible for almost every single person that you see on YouTube that's doing sports gaming. He had some type of a hand in that person's success for quite a few people. You know what I mean? I can't say everybody, but many of us have come through the machinima chain. And if
Yeah.
you came through the machinima sports chain, 9 times out of 10, Constant helped you out, pushed you through. Me, iPod, Shakedown, um, several cats, big time cats like KSI, those guys with the
Yeah.
ridiculous amount of subs. Constant
Hmm.
push those guys through. So if you guys don't know who he is,
Legend.
that are watching this, you really probably should because you probably watched somebody's channel that he helped get off the ground.
Yeah, man. I remember KSI when he had like maybe less than 5,000 followers or subs.
Wow.
Yeah,
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 dude. Him and I remember Cal Freezy way back in the beginning.
yeah. Duke the
Like,
Killer.
yeah, Duke the Killer, man. Smooth. I did a
Yeah.
series with Smooth in the beginning of Machinima Sports when Smooth was just when he first came out with the ha ha. Like that was on Machinima Sports. We had D Coop at that time. Back then we had people doing Skate 3 videos. It was a good time, man.
Yeah, man. I
That's what I
remember.
look up to.
Yeah, I remember that they used to have a thing when we would send in our videos to make sure, to see who had the best videos of the week. It was called the Five, and I
Yeah.
remember I remember watching every week to see if my video was in the five, and I would get them sometimes, and sometimes it would sound like Constant was like, franchise, this is my guy. His videos are in, and I'd be like, I sit there think like, I think Constant is the only person in the building that likes my videos. I don't think nobody I don't think
No,
nobody else
listen.
over there likes my videos.
Outside of me and Albert, it wasn't nobody, no one liked us. If you could see inside of Machinima at that time, we had like 2 floors of this office building, so to speak, production center.
Yeah.
And they gave Albert and I, we had to walk through the office, go up the stairs, out the door, and around the corner to get to our office. Oh man, they didn't care about us, dude. They just
What
shoved
are the
us in the
sports
corner.
leading now though? Like, are they like? What do they feel now?
I mean, last time I checked, unfortunately, they closed the channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, Machinima has kind of moved on with it, which is a bummer because there's a lot of stuff that Albert and Kayvon was there in the beginning. There's a lot of stuff that we wanted to do. In fact, there's this show that Machinima did called AFK, where they had these guys doing stunts and all these kind of jumping out of airplanes or whatever. Those are all the things that Craig and I, who was a producer on the sports channel towards the end, put on paper that we wanted to do on sports. Like I went to Vegas and raced Lamborghinis. I shot a bunch of guns that were in Call of Duty and stuff like that. And then they ended up taking that series and putting it on the main channel and bringing in like Syndicate and I think T Martin and some other people. So they kind
Wow.
of just didn't like sports.
Who doesn't like sports? That's
I,
wrong in itself.
that that's what I thought.
That's
That's what I thought.
wrong in itself, man. But you know what? Kind of moving into something is related to that. I wanted you guys to know, like, Constant. I believe you're going to be doing a YouTube slash Twitch channel sometime soon, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I actually have it, and I have now that I have the baby. Of course, that slowed my start a little bit, but also too, like I kind of want to play around with people, so I haven't found like a group of people that I can count on to play all the time because I don't think I'm cool enough to sit back and entertaining enough to do like commentary videos. I just like playing games to be playing with people and interacting, you know.
Okay,
But
cool. So who are some of the YouTubers that you like to watch?
man, there's so many. You know, it just varies on my mood. You know, like of course I've seen Subs videos. I've seen Carter's videos. When I just feel like laughing or just kind of just whatever, I watch a good Duke video because I know he's gonna do something crazy or say something that's just gonna make me chuckle. And then all the way to Call of Duty videos. I've been trying to play more, so I've watched like T Martin's videos and stuff like that, and so it just really depends on the day.
Got you, got you. How about you, Sub? Who is somebody like, I know a lot of times, man, as YouTubers, we don't, you gotta like consciously say, you know what, I'm gonna watch somebody else's video. Because sometimes you get so caught up in watching your own
Hmm.
or,
Of
doing
course.
your own thing, but who are some of the people that you like to watch?
That's a good question, man. Occasionally from time to time, I might, watch a Chris Mo video, somebody I've been watching since I first started YouTube. Outside of 2K, it might be, it's so broad, man. It ranges from, sometimes entrepreneurship. I watch a lot of Gary V. If you guys know who that is.
No.
Nah.
And then from entertainment, like FouseyTube, I like to watch his vlogs as well. So that, and then obviously NBA, man. Top five plays of the day.
Top 5, top
That's
10
a given,
dunks of
man.
the
That's a given.
month.
Right, 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 right. Yeah, I mean, how about you, Great Patriot? What do you like to watch?
Man, YouTube kind of takes it's like my TV basically. Like YouTube and Netflix is pretty much all I watch. So like I watch like I have like 100 people in my sub box. So when I feel like watching something, I just binge. But I say like the one person who like I will constantly mostly watch their videos is Chase Money, man. Like, because every time I watch this video, I always laugh at it. There's always something funny about this, whether it's his walkthrough or if it's main channel. He always does something funny to me.
Definitely, man. For me personally, man, it's weird because I'm a different type of YouTuber.
Mhm.
So, the guys who really, really jump out to me, like I really love QJB.
Yeah.
I really love Q's stuff, man. Q is actually legit straight funny to me. One, I think I like the fact he does a variety of games because I do that. I, do all kinds of sports games. Q even does non-sports games a lot. I like K Spade because me and him, I think, come from the same type of perspective,
Of
and
course.
you know what I'm saying, as gamers. I think that um, as far as pure voice, I think Shakedown has like the craziest crazy. Shakedown should be doing mixtapes for somebody.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exclusive Shakedown. I'll see you dudes later. You know what I'm
DJ
saying?
Shakedown.
All right, he needs to be doing that. So those three guys are definitely guys that I watch on a consistent basis. So those are the guys that So I mean, I guess we didn't really, you know what? But I'm gonna throw something out there. There's a cat that a lot of people may not know a lot about, but you really need to check for his stuff. His name is Miles Dawkins 24/7, and he does pretty much all football videos, but he has a really, really good voice, and he really keeps you engaged when he's going through like his playthrough stuff. He cracks me up though because he looks like my man Keenan from Keenan and Kel. That's who it looks like. But he's me and he and another guy named I'm Blessed did a little brief show sometime last year. But yeah, that dude definitely you should check for him. Oh, and the other is another guy who does a really good job. He stays in his niche area. It's called the MMA game. All he does is MMA sports video games. That's all he does. But he kills it. He kills it. So definitely that guy for sure is good, man. Now I got another question. I got
Damn, you're
another
making me
question.
miss the old days, man.
What's the most frustrating thing about YouTube, Great Patriot?
Well, since I'm in college and the college dorm, to me it's doing the commentary because I have to kind of make sure like I keep it quiet because these walls are kind of thin. So there's a lot of chaos going outside. I'm just like, well, I can't do the video today. So I say it's it's getting to the commentary, but editing and everything, I like it. Sometimes it's tedious, but it's just getting things quiet really is the most annoying thing for me. That's just me right now.
Got you, got you. What about you, sir?
For me, it's definitely time, man. Right now, I'm in a pretty busy program right now, like 70 hours a week. So,
Jeez.
it's crazy, man. I really have learned to value time. So for whoever's watching this
Mhm.
video, value the time, man. If I'm making
Yes.
videos, I come back home at 9 p.m. every day. There's no excuse. You just gotta do it. If you enjoy it, if you have passion for something, you'll do it, man. So time for sure.
Definitely, definitely. What about you, Constant?
Oh, I mean, I echo sub. Time is such a valuable asset that I don't have, man. Between again having a new daughter and then just going working freelance, so it's gig to gig. You just never know what's gonna happen, and you're just out of time. Next thing you know, you're like, oh man, it's tomorrow already.
Right.
So that's the most frustrating thing for me.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I would, you know what? I gotta say some connection to that is what it is for me. For me, man, it's definitely time, but for me, I got too many ideas and not enough time.
Hmm.
So I got all of these things that I want to do,
Hmm.
but I can't necessarily get to everything that I want to do. So sometimes I end up having situations, and my subs can attest to this. I'll have an idea that I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this, and I'll jump out on it, and I'll put out 4 or 5 episodes on it, and then something else will come up, and I'm like, oh man, but you got to do that, and they're like, oh man, but you got to do that, oh man, but you got to do that,
Yeah.
and before I know it, this series that I started that people was kind of digging, I've kind of let it get a little bit old and stale now. So that's something that just because if I was just doing 2K videos, then maybe that wouldn't happen. Or if I was just doing Madden videos, maybe that wouldn't happen. But because I do so many different sports games, and that's almost kind of how I carve my niche. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It's just it definitely the time and the idea balance is the most frustrating thing for me.
You know,
Mm.
that's the most frustrating part from my process. But I was thinking here, the most frustrating thing for me with YouTube is I feel like, and maybe I guess I'm just speaking from the sports side of things. I feel like the community is gone. I feel like in the beginning, people were just like Sub was saying, they enjoyed doing what they were doing, and they were doing it for the love of it. And then eventually, like some programs came in place and stuff like that, and legends were made, and stories were told about people making this much money and that much money and blah blah, and then that became the purpose, and then people started switching to Minecraft because it started making money, and sports guys started wanting to do Call of Duty because it was making money, and it just kind of the camaraderie that was there when it first started was gone.
Hmm.
And now it seems like, and I get it, people got to get their money. I mean, I live in Los Angeles, dude. It's dog eat dog. But there's still, you still have your friends that you look out for. You still have your friends that you hope the best for and stuff like that. Now it's just like I feel like people are just like, I'm trying to get my money. Everything else is in the way. And I'm like, so that's so not what some of us put our hard work into for that to be the result.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you, man. Definitely. I mean, because I think the thing of it is, you know, when you are, when you putting in so much time on YouTube, uh, you start to at some point start looking for it to be like, man, I need to get a return on this time investment that I'm putting in. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Because I'm literally, dude, I'm doing a series, man, where I'm making this Legends roster for NBA 2K. I've done it for the last 2, 3 years. Dude, it's gonna have over 180, 190 legends that's not even in the game that I'm literally creating. It takes me almost an hour just to create one guy. You
Wow.
know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So we talking about a ridiculous amount of hours of work that I'm putting in, you know what I'm saying, to get this out here. So after a while, yeah, you do start looking for like, okay, so especially if you grown, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
grown, and I'm spending that much time doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's definitely a difficult balance, man. So switch,
Yeah.
but on the other side though, the most rewarding aspect of YouTube for me personally is being able to share a creative aspect of my, you know, from me and have it go out almost instantaneously to people and to see comments to say, we dug that. That was dope. That's still like like a rush that I chase. You know what I'm saying? So I throw a video out there, especially if I don't know if people gonna like it or not. Like I just did some things, WWE Super Brawls, right?
Mhm.
Where I make different people, where I download different versions of people. I had LeBron fighting Kobe in like
Oh.
a no holds barred match, right? And I had no idea. I'm like, man, people might be like, this is the stupidest thing I ever seen, right?
Uh-huh.
But then to sit there and wait for the comments and to see the comments come and people are like, oh, this was dope, and then start giving suggestions of who they want to see next. That's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's dope, and that's still to me the most rewarding part of it. What about
My,
you? What about you, Sub?
It's definitely the same thing. I mean, normally, like, the videos where you don't think would do the best sometimes end up doing the best. But I guess the most rewarding thing for me on YouTube is just pretty much just to see, the subscribers, those who watch, just to see how, happy they sound in the comments and, what they take out of their videos. And they take their time. Like, all our biggest asset's time. So the fact that they are spending their time to watch our content, it's a big thing.
Definitely. What about you, Patriot?
before I get into it, why was my man's LeBron like shirt was that tight?
Right,
Like,
man. I'm telling you.
because
He had
I watched it and I was looking at Kobe. I'm like, okay, the jersey LeBron came. I'm like, why is his jersey tight? But Kobe looked like a jersey. Like it didn't even look like a tank top. It looked like he was choking.
Yeah, it was you know he was it was a really tight LeBron jersey on. I think I said something about that. He did
Yeah,
one move on him. I said I think he gonna pop a shoulder strap on that jersey because it was tight. But you know, hey, it was I thought that was a good match though.
yeah, it was dope. It was dope. I think LeBron might have had to go back to the ambulance because he couldn't breathe after that match. He was like,
Yeah,
I can't take it. But
it was
I
an
say,
ambulance match.
yeah, hey man, perfect timing, perfect
Right.
timing. But I guess my most rewarding part, I mean, it's just that I get to meet new people. I guess I get to meet other YouTubers. I get to meet subscribers, and I met a lot of cool people. Just by doing YouTube and by starting it, and getting ideas from them. So I guess it's just meeting new people, and you know, because a lot of people think YouTubers. Because like people know I play with Shakedown and K-Spade and all these other people. They're like, oh, why are you playing with them? Are they snobby? Are they uptight? I'm like, no, they just your average gamers. It's cool. So
Yeah.
I just like meeting, new people and everything. That's my most rewarding part about it.
Yeah, man, you know, I'll be honest with you, man, because a lot of people had that perception about Smooth, right?
Mhm.
And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of did it first, right? But at this last 2K team up, Sub, I believe you were there with us, man. I had to leave early, so I didn't get to be in none of the pictures. But but man, Smooth was the nicest, coolest guy, man. You
Joe
know what I'm
guy, man.
saying? You would have never even known that this was a dude with over 2 million subs. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the nicest, coolest dudes out there. So that just showed you, you know, a lot of times when a person becomes successful, people automatically just want to say, "Oh, they're gonna be this way," but it doesn't always have to be like that, you know.
Exactly.
What about
Yeah.
you, Constant? What would you say is the most rewarding part of doing YouTube?
For me, since again, I didn't come from making videos first, to machinima. My YouTube was finding cool people out there and giving them a chance to shine. So that was the most rewarding thing for me is to see people that I remember when they didn't have anything popping, and now they have a nice fan base and they're making good quality videos and stuff like that. that's the most rewarding part for me. Me personally on my own channel, it's just an outlet for me. You know, whether it's 1 or 1 million, it's just something that I feel I want to do creatively when I have the time to do it. And it's all for fun. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I'm gonna enjoy just doing it. And if someone watches it, that's even better.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's that. Karis once said, I'm going old school hip hop on y'all, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Karis once said, MCs should have other ways of making money because
Hmm.
when you have another way to make money, whatever your art is, you won't abuse it.
You don't
You know,
stress it.
you don't stress it. You don't put out stuff that you don't believe in or don't like because you got to eat off of it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I've always found to be 100% true for
Hmm.
sure. You know what I mean? But man, we went like kind of super serious for a second and all sentimental. We had to talk about what was rewarding. But I want to but I made up something, man. I made up a game, right? It's a sports trivia game, and it's called Sports Nouns. So before somebody try to steal it, I already got my little copyrights joints. So don't even do it.
This
But
game is copyrighted, by the
yeah,
way.
you're right, exactly. But I do wanna like use y'all as guinea pigs. So I'm hoping the people out here that are listening are gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, check this out. I mean, see what y'all think. I want the feedback in the comments. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this. So it's like I said, it's called Sports Nouns, and I'm not gonna play the whole game. This is just gonna give y'all a couple questions and see what the reaction is. Essentially, a noun, of course, is the name of a person, place, or thing, right? So these questions, all of these questions have to be answered with either a person, place, or thing, and I got them sectioned off into the different categories. So I thought the person stuff was pretty funny because I took it from actual quotes. So this first question says basically, who said this quote? Um, they said, "I love the tension. I love when everything is going wrong in the NBA. They don't promote guys like me. They like guys who like Cheerios. Good guys, but I found a way to promote myself." Who said that?
Kevin Garnett.
I was saying KG because that's the only one I know who said Cheerios. Is this like? This sounds like something I see off of Damian Lillard's Instagram when he don't make an
Yeah,
All
I
Star
was
team.
thinking that.
So,
You know who said that, Constant?
I'm trying to think, man.
I thought you might actually know who said that though. I really
that's
did.
old school. He said old school.
It's old school for sure. So
Right, yeah.
Uh,
Wait,
This
okay,
before
so
I was
they
born, yeah.
so since OG knows it might be old
Right,
school all of a
right. No,
sudden.
Right.
no.
Uh,
Actually, it's not that old school. The person who said it is in the league right now.
okay.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Feel
saying.
like
Kevin Garnett. That's my final
I
answer.
feel
Kevin
like
Garnett.
I feel like if I know it or if it feels familiar to me, maybe possibly a Nick or someone associated with the Knicks said it. So I'm gonna go with J.R. Smith.
No, it was Meta World Peace.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it was Meta World Peace. All right, so I got a place question for y'all. Where now this is really old school, so I'm apologize in advance. Where did Ali and Frazier's 1975 bout take place?
It was overseas. I thought.
It was in what, Manila or something like that?
Bang, 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 bang. The Thriller in Manila. There you go.
Yeah.
See that? See, we getting there goes one for the older gamers.
Ooh, ooh.
Now this is a thing. Chicago Bears quarterback Jim McMahon was fined on multiple occasions for wearing this piece of equipment.
Is it? Is it?
So I'm like, I don't know nothing. What?
Jay Cutler, dog.
Sounds like a turtleneck.
No,
No, wait, it's a
I
headband.
play.
it's a
Uh-huh.
headband. It was a headband. Yes. He kept wearing a headband, and the reason why he was wearing a headband is because the helmet rubbed the skin off his forehead. So
Wow.
he was wearing it to keep this helmet from rubbing
Uh,
the skin off his forehead. But Pete Rozelle, who was the commissioner at the time, was like, "Dude, the headband is illegal. You can't wear it, but he kept wearing it anyway. And he started writing little messages on it, like
Yeah.
it was kind of funny. All right, who said this? Now this is absolutely ridiculous. My career was sputtering until I did a 360 and got headed in the right direction.
That sounds like J.R. Smith. So that sounds like something J.R. Smith would say.
That does sound like something J.R. Smith would say.
Yeah.
Because if you do a 360, you're really going the same.
You really go in the same
Right.
direction.
So if he had only stopped halfway, he might have got it right.
Like, I feel like so that's J.R. Smith when he got traded from like the Nuggets to the Knicks. He decided a complete 360.
No. It would be Tracy McGrady.
Oh.
Oh, what was this? What team was he on at the time?
I believe that he was going to the. I would think he was with the Rockets at the time.
Okay.
I might
Okay.
be wrong about that, but I know that's who said it. All right, where was Dominique Wilkins born?
France.
Bang!
Um,
There we go. There we go.
Wow.
Yes,
I suck.
he was born in Bourbon, France. His
I
name
didn't
is
know that.
his name is Dominique Jacques
Hey, man.
Williams.
When you
Wilkins.
want to be an analyst, you gotta know these things, man. You gotta know these things.
I like it. Man. I like it.
All right. Now this is because he's in the news right now. Before he ran the 40-yard dash at the 2007 NFL Combine, Calvin Johnson borrowed these from another prospect.
Shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I was say shoes.
Yes, because
I was thinking draws. No, I'm just kidding.
No, my man came to the combine and he said he wasn't gonna run the 40. He said he was gonna wait to pro day to run the 40. And they were like, dude, his measurements and all that was crazy. But they started saying he reminded people of Mike Williams, and Mike Williams was, of course, a bust.
Ooh, that's disrespectful.
And then when Mike
Yeah.
Williams ran the 40, his 40 was like 4.8. So Calvin Johnson said, "Man, let me borrow some shoes," and he ran a 4.340 in somebody else's shoes,
Man.
and thus he goes number 1 in the draft.
That's crazy.
And the dude that probably wore them shoes, whose shoes they wear, probably was slow as hell and salty.
Right.
I thought
Like-
these shoes was magic.
he pulled a Michael Jordan. He was like, "Is it the shoes?" He was like,
Right.
"No."
It's not the shoe. It's not the shoe.
He
Not,
ran all the speed out of my shoes, man.
Now this is relevant to right now because a coach that is in the Super Bowl. I didn't say he was a head coach, but he is a coach. Somebody in the coaching staff, a member of their family actually said this. So that's the clue. So when asked why he brings his wife on road trips, who responded by saying because she is too ugly to kiss goodbye?
That's
Wow.
funny.
So they said, dude, why do you bring your wife on road trips? He said, because she too ugly to kiss goodbye.
Wow, I have no clue who said that. I'm not even gonna venture out that.
You're gonna get the comments, people saying all that.
And so check it out. Wade Phillips is the defensive coordinator for Denver. His father was a legendary head coach named Bum Phillips.
Mhm.
Bum Phillips said that.
Bum Phillips, okay.
Bum
Because
Phillips.
Bum Phillips would say anything.
Yeah,
He probably said quite a few things that would have got him to lose his job right about now. But
Oh, he'd been lost. Gentlemen, I hate to do this, but I got a book, man.
You got a book, man. All right, man. I appreciate you
Yeah.
stepping in here. We didn't get Two Brothers Gaming in here tonight, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate you popping through. We got to check in another time. We like to mix the groups up and all that, so we got
Yeah.
you represent the senior section.
Right, I appreciate that. Before I go, I'm gonna get my shameless plug in though. Be on the lookout, man. I'm trying to make some moves. I'm trying to get with CJ from Console.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. As soon as he came up, as soon as he tried to plug himself in.
So it's-
As soon as he tried to plug himself in.
Are you looking at the how his picture got frozen though?
Yeah,
He was like, dude.
I waited an hour for this, bro.
Nah, he was gonna say he was hooking up with CJ from Console Kings, I do not know the rest of that, so I will not speculate on what else he was going to say. But I do know that that was going to be said. So, all righty then, Constance, I appreciate your time, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and inject you, but it's nothing personal.
Joey Crawford style.
I had to do it. All right, man. I'm gonna do one more of these because it's kind of funny. Y'all ought to know this. Who said when you're rich, you don't write checks? Straight cash, homie.
Randy Moss. Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie.
He
I
said,
know,
I
bro.
don't shine. He said, I don't shine shoes. I don't tape ankles. I don't cut checks. Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash, homie. All
Said,
right, man. I appreciate that, dog. Everybody y'all came in and came through and helped me out quite a bit tonight. You know what I mean? We had some technical difficulties early on, but we ended up getting things together pretty well. I appreciated this time, man. I enjoyed myself. You guys go ahead and tell everybody who may not know where they can find you.
all right, well, you guys don't know us. Again, the Great Patriot. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch when I stream every now and again. But yeah, Twitter's the best way, but also go check out the YouTube channel. Everything is the Great Patriot.
Awesome. Just likewise, man. STG. You can just go on YouTube, type STG, or just sub the gamer on Twitter. You can always find me on Twitter, man. So thank you so much for
Yes.
having us, Brian. Really
Thank
means
you.
a lot.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all having jumping on with me. And as everybody y'all knows, God bless. Peace.